time for another game review with your host, Great Taz. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Great Taz here once again with a new review. And today we're going to review a game called Crossout. This is brought to you by Gaijin, Gaijin, and this is also the same company who brings you War Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. So you know the game has to be at least halfway decent, right? Well, let's go ahead and return back to it. Basically, this game, in a boil down, is you drive around in vehicles that you can build. Holy moly, I was moving because, and you can do all kinds of sorts of things with different types of vehicles. You can make them totally kick-ass or totally boring. That is all up to you. And to put this into a sort of scenario, this is their exhibition. These are all types of tanks and stuff people have actually made within the game. Now, these do require certain parts that you gotta go through and not research, but win in battles. And I'll go over that in a second. But as you can see here, there's all kinds of craziness you can do. Look, it looks like a T100 LT. You can make tracked vehicles. You can make walkers. And you can do crazy stuff, like if you see something you want to try out, you can do a test drive. Woo! This guy can go invisible. And he'll burn you alive. And there's a lot, and then you can look at the missing parts when you look at something through the exhibition. And there's a lot of crazy things that people have made. And that's just one of them. Walkers, tanks, someone built a bulldozer. And a lot of people make a lot of cool things in this game. And but when you start, you basically start out with, I don't have it anymore. You start out with the basic truck, and it's just a truck with two guns on the top. And as you go through, and you increase your level with your starting faction, which is the engineers, you unlock different blueprints of stuff you can build. And then by collecting scrap metal, you can build this stuff. And then, of course, you can build bigger stuff by building smaller parts. As you can see it over here, you got to build 2 of the Huntsman cabins. You got to have 2 car jacks and 3 Avenger cannons to be able to build the little boy 6-pounder. And this is basically, I like to put it this way, simply, it's Mad Max and what's the movie where they're racing and they build stuff. Basically, it's those movies together. And basically what it is, it's you're on a team versus an enemy team, and you can kill all kinds of stuff. You got a shop that you can buy stuff, and stuff's not really that expensive. $22 for 6 halls, and then you can build off of those halls, and halls give you energy and to be able to put weapons and stuff like that on. You can buy scanners, which give you increased rep, increased credit. It gives you free credits, increases your earnings in missions and raids, and extends your resource limits. So then you could buy coins. Coins are used to actually, in the market, buy stuff. You got your packs, which come with all kinds of crazy things. And you see the $10 one here is a player's choice. This one's a limited dollar. And then this walker is also a player's choice. These are all, when you get these, they all come with all the equipment that you need you get the vehicle and all this stuff, and you can go around and kick some butt. And, of course, your recommended page. All right, here's your market where you use coins. You can buy this stuff, like this harvester. It tells you requires 4 power points. It's a melee weapon. Think of a harvester on a freaking combine, and that's what it is. You got your plasma emitter, a cannon, an aspect, but you also have to have a level to be able to buy some of these things. So as you can see here in the middle of the screen, it says for the aspect machine gun, I need to be level 14. Unfortunately, I am only level 6 at this time. I only picked this game up just the other day, and oh my god, I had so much fun. I played for 3 hours, like literally straight, and it was just fun. You got all kinds of daily special events, or daily challenges, weekly challenges, and here's all the completed challenges I have done. And then you can exchange badges, and these are resource. You can exchange it for resources and valuable rewards. You can build these things. You can scrap them, and this is how much it costs to actually do this stuff. I don't want to waste my scrap because you need scrap to do other things. You can sell scrap real cheap and get it in the shop to do stuff. And then you can, this is my Hunter Viper. It's a combination of basically the Viper truck, which is the second truck you get from the engineers, blueprint, and some Hunter parts, like the front wheels are Hunter wheels. The cab is actually a Hunter cab, and some modifications I did myself. So let's go ahead and look at the battle. Here's what the battles look like. All right. These ones out here that are locked, these are called raids. These are where you get copper, and you get these, we'll call them dollars, bills from. So, and you can see here, new raids will be available in an hour for me. But on the top of that, they cost fuel, and it refills every 24 hours, or if you have a fuel tank and you have it on your vehicle and someone doesn't shoot it off and blow it up, which can happen, you earn 5 per battle. I haven't found a fuel tank yet, and I think that's what that is. So right there it tells you what it does. It gives you 5 fuel, and a lot of these raids here cost 20, that one costs 20, that one costs 40. But you also have to have a personal status of 4,000. That's your vehicle status. So the 4,000 ones I can't do. And yes, they even have a Christmas event. And I've only made it to like wave 7 so far. So I'm not doing awful good on that. And let's go ahead and see what we can get over here and get some firecrackers in the New Year fever. Now, we're in. All right, this is my team over here on the left. That is my enemy team. You don't see what type of vehicle it is, but you see the power source or the power of their vehicle. So, one thing I've found out is you don't always generally want to be the first person in. As you can see, I have 2 different weapon types. I have a machine gun, and I have a shotgun. Shotgun is a close range. It's great for knocking weapons off of other tanks. So I'll let my team rush in and you want to try to knock off weapons, because if you can knock off their weapons, they can't shoot you. The ultimate goal is to kill them. And you want to try to help out your team by working together. That guy got a gun, a cannon, as you could hear it blast away. All right, shoot. As you can see, the cannon isn't always most effective because it... Ouch! Someone just cannonized me. Someone cannonized me again. I can't control my vehicle now. And I am completely gone because of the cannons. This is when you call, it's time to get the heck out of Dodge, and you can also self-destruct and try to take enemies with you. As I did there. And then, we're going to see here as that's the person who shot me. These cannons are ridiculous. They're little, they're a little OP for me right now. I mean, I can't, the biggest thing I don't like is you can't freaking change your mode. My team's going to lose this one. And it's all really mainly because like 3 guys had cannons, and the cannons do massive damage. So I did get 8. I did go up in a level, a little bit more experience in my level. And this shows you your mission weekly rewards. We're going to go back to the garage because this is the one you start off with. It's a starter truck, 2 machine guns. And there's nothing special about it. Really is not. It's just the way they build. Like I said, overall, nothing special about it. It just has 2 machine guns. Now, the Viper has 3 machine guns and extra armor, as you can see here. And this is the workhorse. This has extra armor and spots. Different plates. Now, you can modify these as you go. Bigger wheels. The harpoon spikes in the front. 3 machine guns. And mine is a cross between the Viper and the workhorse. Mainly because it has the workhorse or the Hunter's engine. So, alright, let's go ahead and try a battle here. Another one. The battles are quick. They're really, really fast paced. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get in than others. Now, before you can do anything overall, when you start off with this mission, basically patrol. You battle against AIs, and the only reward you get is scrap. But you can't get into these until you're level 4. This one being level 6. This one being level 5. This one's level 4. And this one is also level 4 with the engineers. Sometimes you have to back out and back in to get a quicker one. That's a nice module. The weapon Radiator cools off your weapons by 25%, makes them overheat 25% less. And here we go again. As you can see, this is 16 to 15 to 13 and 18 to 16 to 16. And that's the power of their vehicles. Mine's a little thing, and I don't have a lot of power. There's a lot of crazy spots you can get to. Let's see if we can get up here. Oh, we can. As you can see, they've shut off my weapons. And he's running away. I'm not going to let him get away. Once you have no weapons, you're kind of useless. And we captured the base. Like I said, it's either capture the base or kill all. And we got the weapons radiator. All right, well, that's cool. And when you do cool stuff, deconstructor, and I got MVP. I had the highest score. As you can see, the stats here on my team. Matter of fact, I had the highest score overall. I had 2 kills, 1 assist. And my tank value is an 1840. My vehicle is an 1849. So I guess it was a little bit more powerful than I thought it was. But, and this is the challenges and what you've got. Like when 8 missions with scrap metal as the reward. That's your weekly challenges, and then we go back to the garage. So as you can see, this game is really interesting. It has a lot of play to it. The only problem is like now it would be awesome to able to add the water cooler, but as you can see, my power level is for my vehicle is 1849. I pull that off, and it's 1821. Now everything has a power percentage. Now, the water cooler adds 115, as where that piece that I put on has like 22. But here's the issue. It also has 1 point energy. Now, I have a shotgun on there, which draws 2. I have 2 machine guns that would draw 2. And I have the radar, which says it doesn't draw any. So I might actually be able to put that on there? Really? Oh, let's see. Well, it says I'm using 8 of 8 energy. I'm not sure. The radar is using none. That's using 2. That's using 2. And that's using 3. So that's 7. It says I'm using 8 of 8. Where's my last energy? Not quite sure. But as you can see, each part has a different capability. The grill deals increased damage it has 42 power score. I have these hatchets that they call them. It's 24 power score, but deals damage on collision. I've got 2 of those. There's my shotgun, deadly at close range. My machine guns, great against weak points, allow quickly to dispatch enemies at medium range. There's a fan side. It's a plate. It helps increase durability. This here is a frame. And the frame. These are tires, of course. Now you can add more, like I said, you can add more tires, but you're limited by number of slots, and each item takes up a slot. Now I'm at like 30 pieces, and so I'd have to take something on to add something. So, and then you get reputation bonus if you're driving an exact vehicle from some faction. So I don't have enough to make the workhorse. As you can see, I'm missing several parts. I'm missing 2 wheels, which I'm working on getting. But it does give you a lot of different things, and it shows you a little look what the vehicle looks like. Now, I probably changed some modifications. But as you can see, my Viper Hunter is definitely more powerful than the workhorse. Definitely more powerful than and also megally overpowered compared to the starter truck. I think you can only save 4. So you gotta end up overwriting stuff here and there. These are your special packs. So as you can see, it's a fun little game that you get to, if you want to play a little destruction and craziness. There's a lot of details in it. Here's your overall information about your vehicle. This is your blueprints, and this is your weapon modules that you can actually set to different things. There's 5 different groups. They're already set. Probably could change those in the controls if you really wanted to. There are you can also go into your controls and settings and do all kinds of things. Your interface, audio. You can configure a gamepad. And then your controls are right here. Weapon group 3 and 4, left mouse button, right mouse button. These are to use them. Center on the car. Free look is your alt key. Strafe, if your vehicle can strafe, is Q and E. These are your basic movement keys, which are basic. Activate everything. If you have a horn, headlights, your lift jack, that's to help yourself flip you over and help your friend allies. Your space is your handbrake. These are your quick chat keys, your camera, and your build. There are a lot of these. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my review of Crossout. Thank you for coming by and checking it out and watching it through all the way. Now, there are many options into this that you can do, and as you can see, I've gone through a few of them. Some of them I haven't, and it's because a lot I really have not actually really gotten through a lot of it myself, and I wanted to give you my first early impressions of the game. I believe it's a really good game, and it's really well made, and it's fun like there's no tomorrow. I've enjoyed this more than I've enjoyed any game in a long time. And that's hard to say. I mean, I really enjoyed games like World of Tanks when it first came out. War Thunder when it first came out. I do enjoy some other games like the Civilization games. And I have quite a few games. But overall, I think this game will probably be taking up just a little bit of my time. Maybe a lot of my time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you do not like this video and think it deserves it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs down. If you're not a subscriber, please take the time to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to get instant notifications of new videos that I put up, go ahead and click that little bell on right next to the subscription after you subscribe. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Taz. I am going to get out of here and go play some more of this game because really I think it's going to be my new go-to game. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Taz signing off, saying see you around. Come back soon.